everybody, it's Kevin Potter. I'm gonna show you guys how to make your very own wedding band with not a lot of equipment. You just need some basic stuff. So this is the same process. If you wanted to do this wedding band in gold, you easily could using this exact same process. So here's our pattern. This is a size 5 comfort fit wedding band. The sprue is already attached to it, so that makes your life easy. Once again, we're going to use the sand casting kit. Here they are. We're going to use this side down. I know someone's going to mess this up and they're going to call me and say it's not working for them. But it will work. You've got to use this side down on the table. Back. Set your pattern down, which is your ring. We just call them patterns. Get it centered up in there. Alright. Put your sand in there. You put it in gently so that you don't shift your part. You don't want your part shifting out of the middle of the mold. It's not a big idea. Big problem if it shifts, but try to keep things centered. Once again, the hammer. So there it is. There's our ring. But we still need to put a little more sand on the back.
Why do you need to pack it so tight, Kevin?
Well, you want to pack the sand tight so that it gets into all the areas around the ring so that you don't have hollow spaces or cavities in the ring. So here's our finished ring. Well, our finished half. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to get a knife or whatever you have handy and you're going to carve away. What you need is 50% of the ring exposed. So I've exposed half the ring. The reason I'm doing that is so that I can remove the ring after I put the other half on. And you got to do the center or you'll have a mess. See how it just sort of cuts out? Finger, get things smoothed out here. Get all your loose sand out. Hit it with a little baby powder. Smear it around. This is going to stop the other sand from sticking to it. So we got. Make sure this is clean. You're going to fit the two sides together, making sure that things are lined up. Okay? Next, more sand. Put your sand in, be gentle, then start hitting it with a hammer. Don't go too crazy. You'll get the hang of it. You're going to blow your first couple castings unless you just get lucky or are super skilled. As you can see, I'm not going crazy with the hammer. Alright, I'm going to cut the top off. Stuff's really sticky. It'll get all over your hands. Alright. I like to carve this part out with the mold or my pattern still in there. Just kind of rough it out. So what you got, that's your pattern, your mold. You're going to separate your mold carefully. Sometimes when I make these things, they're going to be tight. So you might need to like just file them a little bit or use a brush, a wire brush to kind of get some of the plating off so it opens easily. As you can see, it opened up pretty easily. See that little piece of sand coming up right there? There's a little bit of cracking there. I'm going to push it down gently. Looks good. Now I'm going to smooth out the funnel. Kind of pack it down a little bit with my hand. That looks really good. Alright, now we're going to remove the pattern. Going to gently lift it up. Pull it out straight. Don't melt your patterns.
That would be bad.
It would be. So it looks really nice. Alright, when you put these together, do not do that. They got to go together straight and accurately. Okay, we're together. Now, and don't set it down harshly. You can jostle the mold and it will shift. And then you'll have mold shift. Mold shift is bad. Get your clamp. This little button back here is what allows you to move it. So don't call me and tell me it doesn't work for you. Just squeeze that trigger and it will close. I'm propping it up. And I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this. So we're going to pour it into there. See a piece of loose sand. I'm going to push that down. Alright. Clear my area out. Get my torch. Always, I'm just using an oxyacetylene torch, but you can use just an or just a propane torch. It'll be just fine. Always turn the gas on before you turn on the oxygen. I like, since I'm right-handed, I'm going to pour with my right hand, hold my torch in the left. Alright. Once again, you can see the silver is fully melted. Don't slosh it around too much because you might slosh it on yourself. That'd be bad. When you're up to temperature, it's going to start, the surface is going to race. So that means you're probably 2,000 degrees. Preheat the end of the crucible so your metal doesn't cold pour. Open it up. To open it up, you push this little button down. Move your sides. You can see where I overdid it a little bit, but you can actually calculate how much metal you're going to use. Basically 13 grams of silver for every 1 gram of wax, or just weigh this and it'll tell you exactly how much silver you're going to need, including your sprue. So now let's dig it out. There's our ring. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
There's the ring. We'll let that cool for a bit, and then we will take it out. It's hot, so don't touch it. I'm going to quench this. You can let it cool by air if you'd like, but we're in a hurry. It's a video. So I'm going to quench it. Not very exciting. It wasn't very hot. Anyway. So, here's our casting.
Beautiful.
Yes, it turned out really nice. Turned out really nice. Thanks for watching.